We out of left field, it's time to get real with all the juicy hot topics that bring appeal. Like who's a Hall of Famer and who's the best team. Number one up on the power ranking, that's a prestige. Man, the outfield is mine, I'm calling left center. My name is Daniac, a name that you should all remember. Yoni, who you bringing on? Who's the guest spot? They better be bringing their A game. Come on, let's talk.
All right, welcome everyone to the Exec All-Star Game Draft Special. Team Hirsch and Team Shiv will be drafting their respective teams for the All-Star Game. For anyone that's wondering why we chose Hirsch and Shiv, it wasn't out of the blue. These were the two captains that took their teams to the finals last year. They both had great playoffs, and that's the way we're going to do it from here on out. The two finalist captains will be the all-star captains as well and draft the team. So if you want to be sitting in their chair next year, all you got to do is take your team to the finals. Welcome, Hirsch. How are you?
I'm good. I've been better, man. Playoffs are starting, and I've never been an 8 seed before. It's new territory for me.
Shiv, do you know anything about
welcome
the
to
8 seed?
my world. I live for the 8 seed. My team is just way too good to be an 8 seed this year, unfortunately. We were destined to be a 1 from draft day.
All right. We'll get more into that. I just want to let everyone know that there's going to be a follow-up after the draft. There will be playoff special, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, Team Hirsch is going to get first pick because
so, Yoni,
yes.
Before we start, can we just slot Hirsch onto Hirsch's team and me onto my team and remove us from the list just for clarity's sake?
Sure. Fogel,
and then
you're
Hirsch will
going to be the
off.
brains behind that, Fogel.
Yeah, he's working it. All right, Brian up.
Okay, so before we start, hold on. Before we start, this game needs to mean something. You're playing for something. What can we do? Is there any sort of wager we can put on this between you guys? It doesn't have to be for, it could be buy their team B, or I don't know what it is, but or donate to charity, something. But can we put some sort of wager so you guys, there's meaning behind this game?
Hirsch, any ideas?
Sure. I mean, first thing that came to my head was a Bosa sandwich, but you know.
All right.
If a Bosa sandwich on the line.
If that's going to push you hard to win, then Bosa sandwich it is.
I do love my porchetta, so I'm in for that.
Right. I could go for a chicken parm.
Shiv, Hirsch, this is the way it's going to work. I'm going to give you the option. Now, Shiv doesn't know about this, but you have the option to select first or to select second in a snake draft.
I think I'll defer. I'll defer to Shiv and take the next two. That's what I'm going to do.
Oh,
Shiv,
I heard
caught by
Shiv's first
surprise,
two
Shiv.
picks. Yeah, I heard Shiv's first two picks.
That's okay.
Maybe it won't happen.
I'm okay with that. All right, so I'm starting this off.
Yeah.
All right. I am going to pick a guy who this pains me to make him the first pick of the draft, but he and I have never played together, and I do want to experience jumping jacks at my side as opposed to against me, so I'm going to take Jared.
Jared Blumenthal, first pick of the draft. He's going to love that, guys.
No bat throwing. No bat throwing allowed.
Yeah, well, I might throw one at him on the bench if he drops a ball, but other than that, we should be fine.
Hirsch, you got the next two.
Well, my first pick, 100%, is going to be my prediction for league MVP, and that's Cam. Cam is
a very good choice.
And then, I'm looking at the board here, and I think the second guy I'm going to take here is going to be Hassan. I'm going to take Hassan.
Shiv's still going to get his two guys.
Yeah.
We'll see. I might go rogue here.
Oh yeah.
I gotta build a team.
You got two picks here.
Okay. Give me a second. I'm scrolling through the list of names.
I forgot to tell you, you have to have a 12 or an 11 by round 5.
Okay, that's fine. Okay. So with my next pick, I'm going to give this guy a chance to actually play on a winning team, and I'm going to take Brad Buckman.
Oh, snap.
I like it.
And then, you know what? I'm going to
You got yourself two center fielders already. You got yourself two center fielders and a second or third baseman.
There'll be plenty of center fielders on this team. I'm not overly concerned about it. I am going to go ahead. Wait, sorry, Yoni, one more thing.
Yeah.
Since there are only 2 pitchers in the game, I believe that once the first pitcher is taken, the next pitcher should be forced into the next spot.
But then you're forcing them to make a pick.
Yeah, that's fine. He could
So
do the
then
same
let's
to
say
me.
pitchers must be taken by 8th round.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and take John Gal right here. Actually, no, wait, timeout. I am going to take. I'm gonna go off board here. I'm gonna go rogue. I'm gonna take the kid out of Malinoff.
Ah, that's who I wanted. That was my next pick.
There we
I
go.
want us to talk a lot of shit to your team, so I need Mally.
We need it. We also need Allison Vogel. I need to meet her live.
Oh, good shout out.
Very important.
Yeah.
Hirsch,
If he's taking Malinoff,
you have 2 picks.
who do I want to take that will really piss him off?
There's only 112 here, eh? I guess Pete dropped out.
Yeah,
We still have Yaren as an 11 though, so we're
Yeah,
okay.
Yaren's an 11. He's fine.
yeah.
You have 10, but whatever. Yeah. Okay, fine. Good enough.
Okay.
You said by the 5th round they have to go, eh?
So one of my next 2 picks, basically, yeah.
Okay. I am gonna take. Well, do we know about Darren's status for Sunday? Is he
He's
playing?
He's playing.
He's
As of
in?
now, I don't know 100%.
I just spoke to him maybe 20 minutes ago. Originally, he
shit.
said he wasn't going to play because he was subbing 2 games that night, and then he
Yeah,
thought,
that's
you know
why I
what?
didn't take him.
He said, you know what? Maybe I won't play 2 games at night because the All-Star game doesn't happen that often. So he said he was going to.
Okay. That's my guy. I'm gonna take Darren. And then with my 4, I mean, I don't position wise, I'll figure it out later. I'll take Bram Goldstein.
Wow,
Good pick.
it's a good pick.
You know,
Okay.
Bram refuses to sub for me, so this is the only way I'm gonna get to play with him. So
All right, my next pick, in the interest of preventing Jared from popping out in the infield all game, I'm going to take John Gal.
You got him.
And then at the turn, I'm going to take my guy, Bruce Takifman.
That gives Hirsch Yaren.
Well, that's.
I
think you have to reverse those. You have to
Yaren.
go. Anyway.
Very happy to have Yaren in my lineup as my all-time catcher. I mean, that's just a natural fit for Yaren. And my 6th pick, let's go a little bit off the grid because I have till the 8th to take Caddy. So who's someone that could give me a little?
Addie's your 8.
Caddy's your 8.
So here I'm gonna take. I've got 4 outfielders, 5 outfielders. I've got a catcher.
Classic Hirsch draft here.
I don't have any infielders here.
Maybe your guy Michael Selleck should join your team. I don't know.
Michael Selleck.
He's trying to stay away from bus players.
You know,
Can't really fault him for that.
I'm not sure Selleck's a winner, and I want to win this game. Nah, I'm kidding.
Wow.
I'm kidding. All
Sounds
right,
he doesn't
I'll
listen
I'll
anyways.
take the starting shortstop. I'll take.
And
Mike.
welcome our calling guest, Mike
I'll
Selleck.
I'll take Mike Selleck.
Okay. Everything's falling into place here. So this is where I strike with a double Benzer turn, Lior and Jordan.
All right. Well, and I'm gonna take your favorite player and Mitch's favorite player. I'm gonna take Shane.
No,
Oh,
he made up.
Nah, took him from him.
That's fine. Shane is okay. Little competitiveness between the 2 of us might be helpful. All right, this is a big turn here. I gotta focus.
Hey, Mitch, can you mix in some positions here or hypothetical positions just so?
Well, Yoni's DH.
Well, do your own job here, Hirsch. You need Fogel to set your lineup for you too. You need the
could put
manager
first base
sits.
in there, Fogel.
All right, I got Mally at short. I can play second. Brad Buckman can play third. Then I got Jared, Lior, and Jordan in the outfield. I'm laughing here.
What
Um,
do I do with Harry here? 1B?
And DH. Harry pure DH in this game. Okay, hold on. I need to focus. This is distracting. I mean, the problem I have here is literally the best softball player I've ever laid eyes on. Jeff Rosenblatt is still on the board, but I'm not 100% sure he's going to be there.
He told me he was going to be there, and when he was,
I don't know if that's true. I was told that he was very, very questionable for this game. So right now, in the interest of shoring up my defense and ruining Hirsch's, my next pick will be Ian Slepp.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna do that. But you don't realize I've got some wild cards here. I got like Cam and Hassan could play anywhere. Those guys are excellent.
They are very versatile players. I gotta go with an FDI bear here. The question is which one. I love you, Logan, but I'm gonna put Greg Cates on my team here.
Well, that's perfect because that's exactly what I wanted. I wanted both of the kids. I want as many Frankels as I can get in this draft. So I'm going to take Logan and Jacob.
Wow, this is just falling in the perfect possible outcome for me. Give me Yoni and Rosenblatt. This is game over. You might as well buy me my sandwich now.
Well, I'll take Kligger here for depth, and I will take. I guess I got to take my guy. I got to take Diego.
All right. So, how many DHs do I want on my team? Is a real question. I guess it's not bad because we're 14.
No, Yoni, you can't do anything.
Vogel, can I get a centering of the names, please? It's irritating my eyeballs.
Harry Rosenthal Menahan.
Thanks. Appreciate you. I am going to the no-brainer pick here so that he gets to play with Lior and Jordan is Darren Rosenthal.
Oh, that's a good pick.
I like that.
Yeah,
like
I feel really good about that.
Move.
Yeah, I feel excellent about that.
Now, before you make this pick, I just want whoever to know that whoever is picked last is gonna get a prize donated by Steve Carletti. So he has these golf balls that he designed himself. Some of them are very good balls, and he designed them himself. You're going to go on the course. You're never going to lose your ball. So whoever is picked last, you are getting a whole bunch of golf balls courtesy of Steve Carletti.
Okay. I gotta take my guy here. As much as no, I don't think he needs golf balls either. He's probably got fluorescent golf balls aplenty in his golf bag. I mean, give me Harry here. I want him to hit some bombs for me in this game.
Well, that's perfect. I know Lawrence has been begging for a bus pass for like 5 years. So
I think we've changed the name to a meth van, but anyway.
Okay, so guys, first of all, we have our teams. Congratulations, Team Hirsch. Congratulations, Team Shiv. It looks like it's going to be an awesome game. You guys both got some great defense, some great speed, some great hitting. It's going to be neck and neck. Now, Hirsch did have the choice of drafting first and or deferring. So Shiv, you will have the first choice of jersey, okay? So these are the two jerseys for the tournament. We have Carolina blue. I'm going to open it up so you can see it.
Yeah. I like how they're already in, by the way. This is fantastic stuff.
Okay.
Plotkin's works fast.
Can you see
He
this?
does. Plotkin phenomenal. I can see it. Yeah.
Okay. There's Carolina blue, and then there's the same thing in black. Shiv, you can choose or you can defer.
My team is going to represent the black, I think. We're the bad guys in this game, so
I'll be honest though, I only ordered 2 XX per team. It looks like Shiv, your team might have 3 XX. Maybe 4.
Well, you guys are gonna have to squeeze.
We're gonna squeeze.
Do we have a sleeveless black for Jared or no? Because we got to cut that up for him.
Yeah, that's gonna have to be cut up for sure.
I gotta say, I love my team speed. I mean, look at that speed on my team.
What speed? Cam,
Eric, Darren, Brand's fast. Selleck's got wheels. Shane, the two kids. Caddy can move.
It's true.
Flicker
My,
can
my
move.
team, my team is
Yay.
very slow with Jared and the Benzers, and I think both teams are going to be able to run just fine.
So I was responding to the triple XL comment we were
Oh,
having.
there you go. You went for a lean team. I like it. I'm very happy with the outcome of this draft.
Hold on. Is
honestly.
the game on T2? I guess it has to be on T2 if you're
T2.
Yeah, so that
Okay.
well, I mean,
If I'm a
it doesn't
captain,
really-
I'm T2 home team. So,
Yeah, it's T2. I figured you. Yeah.
and you're away.
okay.
Hey, how come there's no Burkovskis in this game? Why are
They
there
couldn't
no?
make it, unfortunately. The Burkovskis, Tony, and Barry Hill had to drop out of the game.
No, but
unfortunately.
the Burkovskis are both coming for the Derby and the skills competition.
Yeah, but for the game, they're not there.
for the game, they're not there. So they made it, but they're not there for those reasons.
So who are the participants in all the skills competitions?
So
You forgot the hot dog contest, no?
the hot dog contest last week. So let's go over the hot dog contest. I mean, yesterday we have a new entry into the hot dog eating contest. Aiden Bensur.
Greg Lozoff wants in also, by the way, and he says that he might be a sleeper to win it all.
Maybe for Lozoff, we'll serve him ribs instead of hot dogs.
Too soon. Way too soon.
Too soon. I'm never good at timing. Timing was never my thing.
No, especially when you're umpiring. But anyway,
Thank you.
I don't know you have on the list, but I did also hear Shane wants the hot dog eating contest.
Shane, so you'll have Shane in the hot dog eating contest. You'll have Zach. Zach claims he could take everybody to school. He thinks 8 hot dogs is a joke. He's going for 11 plus, which
awesome.
Which would be great.
got
Aiden,
Shane,
Aiden
Zach.
says he can pound some hot dogs. He doesn't think he'll finish first, but he said he's willing to give it a shot. He got permission from his dad. Lior said okay. And yeah, so the hot dog eating contest seems Joel Seller's supposed to be eating in the hot dog contest, but I heard a rumor that he may not, he may do it. So I have to find out from him if he's going to be part of that. But that should definitely be fun. The accuracy contest, I do have the targets that will be set up on hockey nets, and the pitchers are going to have to knock those down as fast as possible. The one that knocks down all the targets in the fastest time will be the winner of that competition. Everything's going to be fun. Everyone's going to come out, have a good time. We have
Yoni,
Sorry?
if I could, just like a quick shout out to Cam for all the work he did helping get this together. He was a phenomenal help with the food and shopping and organizing.
Yes,
so
absolutely.
shout out to Cam for that. He was a huge addition to this organizing committee. He really came through. So
Yeah,
Cam knows kosher food.
Cam's a go-getter. Cam's a doer. So
he is.
You know,
Cam knows kosher food.
Cam knows kosher.
He knows kosher food. We sent
Cam
it to Costco
knows kosher.
to see if they had kosher hot dog buns, and John tried to tell him like all about what kosher hot dog buns.
I think at one point there was going to be a FaceTime call with Cam in Costco, which would have been phenomenal. But anyway,
And Cam's like, no, I know what kosher is, and he calls back, nope, hot dog buns are not kosher at Costco. So we're gonna get palm buns from IGA.
Who's dumping this All-Star game?
So we have the umps. The umps have been selected. We have Mitch Fogel, Brad Federer, and maybe a mystery guest ump. It could be anybody. It could be Randy. It could be JR. It could be even Lauren Bloomer or Mr. Fu Manchu himself. Ow.
Okay.
No, I'm joking. There's no mystery ump.
it's a good crew. It's a good
Fogel
crew.
and Federer for sure. And if we want a third, we'll see. Maybe we'll add a third in like a rookie ump to
Mitch White would be in this crew, by the way, but he's not back yet, so he'll only be back Tuesday.
that's
Mitch White
He
All-Star.
let you know for sure, no? He was sure to let you know.
Mitch White would have been the All-Star ump first pick of the All-Star ump draft.
First
we got,
pick of
we,
the All-Star
we got an All-Star scorekeeper or no?
Of course.
Rosenblatt just asked me, when is the All-Star game?
Tell this guy I drafted him and I really need him to show up because this is I have a Bosa sandwich on the line.
I just told him you were
And I-
drafted by Shiv. We'll see what he says about that.
Okay.
Hirsch, any trash talk?
What kind of rules do we have with subbing? We have to run grids here or what?
There's no rules with subbing.
No, play whoever
guys
you want.
Play whoever you want, whenever you
Oh.
want, and do as you wish. Just make sure everyone gets their at bats, and the rest.
And make sure nobody gets hurt.
Yeah,
Most
there's
importantly.
no forced sittings. There's no, somebody could play all 9 innings if you want. That's up to you. Okay, you
If
If
guys
anyone's a
have
little
to-
bit injured, they should DH in this game. That's my strongest advice heading into the
Yoni?
playoffs.
I love the guys
Rose is officially in on Sunday.
Yoni, you hear that?
Oh, you're in trouble now, Ryan.
Anyone injured should DH Yoni. You hear that?
Anyone injured should DH. Who said that? I missed that.
Me.
Shiv said that, and I agree.
Are you DHing, Shiv?
No, I'm playing center field with Jared. We're gonna do jumping jacks together.
You're only hurt when you choose to be hurt.
Who's got right? Who's got left center?
We're gonna be walking Buckman every time.
Jared's in right center, guaranteed.
You'll see what it's like from the other side. For sure.
Every time you walk him is a guarantee I walk him in our round 1 playoff matchup. So just govern yourself accordingly.
I'll take base runners.
I'm not sure you will, but we'll see.
So is there any trash talk, guys? Like who's like, is it worth the sandwich? Are you happy now that
I mean, I feel very comfortable with the team that I have. Like I look at that team and it's just, that's pretty dangerous. I'm already putting a lineup together in my head.
We need Rosenbaum for the odds. Let's get some bets on here.
I think Hirsch very top heavy.
Yeah. By the way, you asked me, Hirsch, who's in all the competitions. The accuracy pitching and the speed pitching is the regular pitchers. It's whoever's a pitcher in the league is eligible into that contest, and they're adding Lino and Frankel.
Very nice. Very nice.
And Steve White, by the way,
what about the
breaking news? Yeah. Breaking news, Steve White out on pitching competitions.
Why?
Last night, subbing for the Bus, I hit a line drive up the middle that hit him directly on his pitching hand, which is quite swollen this morning. So he will not be participating in any pitching contests at the All-Star game.
I blame Fogel. Fogel.
You know what? Knowing Steve, he could probably do just as well with his left.
He could, but I think he's making the right decision to sit this one out.
All right.
Yeah, I thought I was helping the Bus, and I got Steve hurt.
Like
there is no helping the Bus, Fogel. There is no helping the Bus.
Talk to me about the Derby.
Well, Bradley Buckman is going to represent the Bus, and I think I have my money on him to win the whole thing. So,
who's your money on, Hirsch, to win the Derby?
Well, I mean, is it a fair contest? It's Buckman against the field. The real bet is Buckman versus the field. It's not
agreed.
It's Buckman versus the field. Like it's either him or anyone else. That's the only way.
Did you ever hear the story of David versus Goliath? Crazy things can happen.
Tell me, what is that? I've never heard that one.
No. I'll send you.
You ever heard the story of the Bus versus FDI? You ever hear that one?
Yeah, it ends in a 3-game sweep.
Hey, there's a reason I didn't show up this week, Shiv. I don't want you getting a sneak peek into my wrath. Or you got one wrath last night.
I got one wrath last night, yeah. Zachariah.
Anyway, all right, guys. Well, this was fun.
This is great. The rest of the podcast will continue after you see some highlights and some. We're going to have some post-game interviews from the games. And then we'll be back on for the playoff edition of the podcast. So thank you, Hirsch, for joining us and drafting your team. Thank you, Shiv. Thank you, Fogel. We'll see you guys in a couple of minutes after these videos.
Appreciate you.
Take care.
Bye.
All right, Caddy, congratulations. Big win today against JBC. Now, JBC, that was the biggest game of your that you have left. You have 2 games against the Tropics coming up. Now you're 2 points behind JBC. What do you see happening?
You know what? We're just trying to gear up for the playoffs. These games are fun. We're obviously trying to win every single game in the regular season. But for me, as you guys know, and for the rest of our team, the season doesn't start till August 22nd.
Yeah, you guys have a good shot right now to put yourselves into in the 4-5 game. All you got to do is beat the Flint Tropics. Think you guys can do it?
I think we can beat them, but like I said, we don't really matter. It doesn't matter who we play or where we end up, 4th, 5th, even 8th. We've seen in this league, it doesn't matter where you finish in the regular season. It's what you do in the playoffs, and that's what we're about.
All right, well, good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Sure. All right, guys, tough loss today. You guys lost to the Truckers. Now they move within 2 points of you guys. You guys have a tough schedule to end it off. I don't know if that's Shiv scheduling or if that's just the luck of the draw, but you got Ezerza and you got PSB. What do you guys got to do to make sure that you stay out of that 6 game?
I think we have to score more runs than the other 2 teams.
Let's be honest, our team has not hit as well as we could have. Right, Randy? again.
By the way, Yaron beat Randy in a foot race.
Oh yeah, I beat Randy in a foot race. Got him at it first, no doubt about it.
It wasn't even close, like
but,
3 feet.
Yeah. But we have to hit. We have to hit.
Yeah, we have to hit.
If we can hit, our defense actually I think will come around because
Our defense was fine.
our hitting will be will take
I
up.
want to be the first one to wish you guys luck in your next game. I believe it's against Izerza.
Yeah.
Izerza. I'm not going to wish you luck on the last game just because I have
Some bias there,
but listen, you guys win one game and you're basically you clinch yourself in the 4-5 game, and stay away from that 3-6 brutal 3-6 game.
Yeah.
So good luck to you
whatever
guys.
happens, happens.
Yeah.
Good luck to you guys.
Thanks a lot.
All right, Bobot, big game, JB over PSB. Last game of the season, you guys take it 7-4. You guys locked yourself in position to play against Mario and Feast. What do you see coming up?
Listen, I think all the teams are pretty even matched. So I think whoever plays better defense and comes up with clutch hitting will win. That's what playoff baseball is all about. Playoff softball is all about.
How many games do you see the series going to?
What is it, 2 out of 3?
It's best of 5.
Best of 5. I see most series going for 4 games.
4 games?
Yeah.
JB taking it?
Yeah.
Love it. Good luck.
Thanks.
All right, Jared. Jared, we just finished the last game of the season. It was a tough 7-4 loss against JB, locking us in 3rd place and playing against the Mother Truckers. Now, does that excite you? Are you excited to play the Mother Truckers?
Always excited to play the Truckers. They always bring their A game, and they're going to be up for the challenge. It's going to be a hard-fought game. Always enjoy playing my boy Maitland. We have a good little rivalry, him and I, and it's going to be a fun series.
Give me a prediction. How many games do you think this series is going to win?
This game will probably go to 5 games.
You think it's going the distance?
They will not. Listen, we're both two teams that are not going to say die. Never say die. Everyone's going to fight to the wire.
All right, Jared. Well, I wish your team the best of luck in the next series, and I'd really like to see you guys go all the way. To be honest.
I agree with that.
All right. Well, good luck.
Cheers, bud.
All right, we got the double Bs or the triple Bs, if you want to say the Bensurs for the Bears. Right here, we got Jordan and Aiden. Right after the game, they beat the bus. They clinched 1st place. Congratulations, first of all.
Thank you.
You guys had a great season. What do you see happening in the playoffs?
Just we're gonna play hard and we're gonna do the best we can and we'll take it from there.
Jordan's a very humble guy. You know what we see in the playoffs. We finished 1st seed. We're looking to finish 1st. I have full faith that we're gonna do it, but I'm not gonna talk too much.
You finished 1st already, but you didn't win the championship.
Finished 1st.
Who are you guys playing in the 1st round?
Shiv, honestly, we're not sure, and we're just gonna play hard no matter who we pick.
No matter who
Yeah.
If you were to guess who you're playing, who would you say?
Team we play tonight.
The team you play tonight, the bus?
Yeah.
So how many games do you think it's going?
It's a best of 5.
Yeah.
Let's hope for 3, and we're going to try to do our best, but you never know. Any team plays. It's a league that the 8 seed can beat the 1 seed, so we got to come out hard and play our best.
I love it, guys. Good luck.
Thank you.
Take care.
No, you didn't spin it yet.
Okay, we're spinning. Come.
This is Gal versus Flint. We have T3, T3, and T2.
We want a T3 here.
Okay, so ready? Gal versus Flint. T3.
Okay, what time?
Gal versus Flint is T3.
All right, now it's on.
You know what time?
50-50.
Now we're going to remove a T3.
All
So
right,
now
here's
this
our
is
field.
PSB.
Jared, here's our field.
PSB versus the Mother Truckers.
PSB Mother Truckers are playing at
T2. I feel it. I feel T2.
50-50.
No.
T3.
Spin again.
Spin again.
Let it ride. Double down.
Which means that Mario and Feast versus JBC is T2.
Yeah. Now just so you play opposite time, Mario Feast.
Now we're going to do times.
Well, but you have to be opposite, obviously.
Opposite Mario Feast.
So you have to be opposite Mario and JBC.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you pick your time for what time? That's the time, and they play 9 or 7.
If you pick 7, they're 9.
Do we pick times?
Okay, so now I'm going to do one spin. I'm going to do one spin with a 9 and a 7. This is for me.
And then
This
Mario Feast is the opposite.
This is for the FDI Bagel Bus.
And
Mario Feast is the
Feast
opposite.
is whatever.
Will be the opposite. On 9 o'clock. All right, so FDI is 7 o'clock. Mario and Feast is 9 o'clock.
7 Tuesday.
Okay, and now this is PSB.
What's this here?
No, we need to do
No,
9.
it should be Gal. It should be Gal. 1 second. It should be Gal because he's team 2. And he's on T3, right?
Right. So this
This
is
is
Gal.
for Gal.
Gal is 7 o'clock.
We're at 9. Wait, so who's playing at 7?
So PSP at 9, Zerzer is playing against JBC at 7.
You're playing at not. You're playing. You're playing. Who are you playing? You're playing at 7 on T3.
So our opposite side.
You're playing at
JBC.
7
Oh,
T2.
JBC.
We're playing 9 on
These
T3.
are flames.
And Mario Peace is playing 9.
Shiv, Fogel, we're back. Shiv with a quick change, just a few interviews, and he's already changed his shirt into a FDI Bear shirt.
Just got back from the pennant-winning party. It was quite the night.
Sponsored by Kiki Zerzer on T3.
It's good to be first. It's good to be first.
Yeah, you like that, eh? Well, you know what? It's going to be very exciting. This is going to be an awesome episode where we're going to really go into detail on what we think can happen. We're going to talk about who needs to step up for their teams to win, who really can't, lose focus. We'll get more into it. But before we do that, we do have another mystery guest. You guys know the deal. I'm going to let you guys go at it.
Rock,
Call it.
paper, scissors, shoot. See, I get you every time.
Oh my God, it's like
bad.
borderline
This is
embarrassing
bad.
at this point.
This is bad.
Every
This
time.
is like Shiv's team regular season last year.
Always last.
You're not
All right,
first,
should
you're
you
last.
guess?
Do you want it, Shiv?
All right. Yeah, of course.
Of
I never
course.
turn it down.
Here we
Okay,
go.
give the
Mystery guest.
Yes,
last
thanks,
time
Mitch.
you had an idea of who it was, but it was completely wrong. Do you have an idea this time who you think it is?
Yes.
Okay, you'll let us know after if I was right or wrong, okay?
Okay.
I have no
yeah.
idea.
Okay, here we go. You won't see our guest running any marathon, but that doesn't stop him from being everyone's favorite paisan. A good teammate, this you could trust, definitely eligible for the race of 240 plus. Back in the day, you may have classified him as a thug, but now he's the type to give Brad Federer a bear hug. You probably
Too
won't ever
easy.
see this person dance,
One.
and whenever he plays, he never wears pants. He's played in many leagues, I'd say at least 7. So who's my mystery guest for episode number 7?
That's
Way
the
Number
too
11.
easy.
Easiest
Way
one.
too
11.
easy, but also a very good guess. So Lino, bring him on. I just had coffee with Lino.
Final
a while
answer?
ago. Yeah, of course.
This was a level 1, eh?
Oh,
yeah,
this was
very
like
much.
zero.
This is like a
Level
level zero.
Level 0. What you got it from Paisan right away? Mystery guest,
Yeah,
you
I
can
was
reveal
already there.
yourself. Why? There's a few Paisans in the league.
Hey, there he is.
We were all just together like 2 hours ago.
What's
Except for
happening?
Yoni.
Boys? What's happening?
What's going on?
There's more than one Paisan in the league, Shiv.
Yeah, the 240.
Yeah, but not at
the
240 plus.
Not at 240 plus. That's for sure.
Welcome, Lino. So
What's
awesome to have you on
happening?
the podcast.
I got another heavyweight next to me. I like that. At least we can handle these two clowns.
I think you can handle you can handle them all on your own.
Yeah. I think you might.
What
do
about the
okay.
bear hug to Federer? The bear hug to Federer was also. Do you guys remember that? Like when there was like a little.
Yeah, that was another gimme. That was
that was another gimme, right?
I was also a season saver, so that was a good work by Lino.
Quick work by Lino.
Yeah.
So Lino, how you doing? How you enjoying the league this year?
You're on mute.
Sorry. I lost that.
All good. How you enjoying the league this year?
Good. I'm actually really enjoying it. It's with a bunch of influence of the new guys and the young guys. It's rejuvenated me a little bit. I can actually I got new cleats. I don't know if everybody's seen them. I got my new cleats.
I don't believe you.
Yeah, the new balance. It took me 20 years to get those new cleats.
I was gonna say I remember you pitching in captains and youth with those cleats.
Yeah, those same ones that I was pitching in for 20 years.
Crazy. Do you prefer pitching or playing first base this year?
I love playing first base. I love it. I pitched for 25 years, over 25 years. Try something new.
Easier on the body, no?
Spice it up, yeah. Especially with my new cleats now, it's a lot easier on the body. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Especially at 240 plus.
Definitely easier on the ankles, that's for sure. Ankles, the calves. It all starts from the bottom. Like that's how the muscles work. Yeah, so we have, first of all, before we get into the craziness of the playoffs, of what's happening, what's going to happen in the playoffs, it was a feisty week this past week in softball at the field. It was quite feisty.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Starting with Sunday, there was a fight between there was a fight between Mitch's bitches and Logan Frankel.
Forgot about that.
Yeah, there was that. It started off with that. Then there was the Mario and Feast game. It got a little out of hand. Subbing for the Mario and Feast team was Shane Goldstein, who liked to poke the bear a little bit, and it didn't turn out too well for him. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask Shane Goldstein to come on camera right now.
Wow.
This is like literally Mercanti like 2 hours ago. Where's Portnoy? All he needs is one more person.
We're going to ask Shane if you could unmute yourself. Shane's coming on in front of the podcast, our 200 plus, 300 viewers, whatever it is. How you doing, Shane?
Also on mute.
Still on mute. You got to unmute at the bottom left.
On my phone, find it. All right. Hey, guys. Yeah. So, Yoni, as you can see, Fogel and I already buried the hatchet, water under the bridge. So I just wanted to use some airtime.
Oh,
we
so are we good now, Fogel? We're good. Like, where is he on the shit list?
No, yeah, we're good. He got invited to Mercanti. Surprise guests of my own to Shiv. So the shit list has been removed.
The shit list has been removed. All right. So Shane, you got your way onto the podcast. You didn't tell me that everything was good. This isn't as entertaining as it could have been. You guys could have fought a few extra.
Would have been good.
A few extra
yesterday
hours.
would have been good.
And
yesterday would have been good.
Yesterday would have been good.
It's okay. It's all right. No, but I'm really happy that you guys are back on good terms. Especially you guys had some sort of relationship. It sucks to see those fly out the window for softball.
He won't say that, but
it was a one-way friendship.
What if we were to give awards for the best the fight of the year? Okay, the fight of the year. Now I'm talking. It could be Jake Frankel against Federer. Could be Fogel versus Shane. Could be Plotkin versus White. Logan versus the bitches. Logan versus Mally. Boom Boom versus Kobe White. Which match would win?
I'm not in any of those.
You're the bear hugger. You were like a peacemaker.
That's why I said former thug.
You were a former thug. You
Former.
left your thughood back in youth somewhere there.
Yeah. And with the cops coming 4 times a season, it was enough for me.
I think the best actual fight was probably Logan versus Mally. Well, that was probably the most real intense one. That was probably the real most serious one. I mean, it wasn't serious, but most serious-ish.
The one I'd want to see the most is Kobe Bloomer is the one I'd pay money to watch. One-armed Kobe versus
one-armed
Bloomer.
Kobe.
I would pay big money to watch that.
Maybe we can do something at the All-Star game. Who knows? We'll see if we can get to. All right, guys. Playoffs are coming up. Yesterday, so much happened. We went into the game with this scenario. The Bears would finish first if they won and Yzerzer lost. If they won. Yzerzer would have come in first if the Bears lost and PSB lost, and PSB would have come in first if both Bears and Yzerzer lost. Is that right?
It's right-ish, I think. I think you might have misspoke on the Yzerzer. I think they just needed us to lose. The outcome of your game didn't really matter to them.
The outcome of our game didn't matter. So they just needed us to lose. So what happened in the end? PSB won, convincing. Not PSB. I mean, the Bears won in convincing fashion. Yzerzer won in convincing fashion, and PSB lost a close 7-4 game between two of the highest offenses in the league.
Our game meant nothing in the end because both
didn't mean anything because of the outcomes of the other games. So Shiv, officially tell the people who have Team Bears, FDI Bears, who have they selected to play in the playoffs?
I think we were pretty clear from the go that if we finish first, we would take the 8th seed. So we're playing the Bus, who we also just played the last 2 games. So we're really going to know each other well by this time next week.
Yeah, it's a lot of games in a row.
Matchup at last year's finals. Different teams.
That's true. Different teams, but same franchises, if you will.
Same franchises,
So like you saw in the video beforehand of the wheel, of the Shiv's wheel, deciding what fields and what times games would be at. It was completely fair. You all saw it firsthand right before this broadcast started. This is the way it turned out. The bus got the bus bear game got the 7 o'clock at T2. So 7 o'clock T2, bus and bears. Shiv.
Yeah.
What do you have to do to win this series?
You almost asked me to sweep. I like where your head's at.
Sweet.
Look, you never know what can happen, right? Like I've been at 8 seed the last 2 years, and I think, I know last year we were in game 5 of the final, so you take nothing for granted. Truthfully, I think if we don't beat ourselves, we probably can win this series. I just think the team that we have put together is pretty good. It would be impossible to recreate this team if we were drafting again right now. There's no way you could have all these players on the same team. So I think if we just play our game, don't get overconfident, we're probably in good shape.
Okay, I'm gonna ask everybody on this game, on this series, who's gonna take the series and in how many games. And you don't all have to be the same. You can say whatever you want. It could be the same, doesn't have to be.
Probably the same.
Shiv, I'm going to start with Fogel on this one, and we're going to go around to Shane and to Lino, and then we'll get back to you.
I'm calling a clean sweep, a clean bear sweep.
Clean bear sweep. Even on T3, they're going to win on T3.
On T3, they'll win by 1. On T2, they'll win by about 8 or 9, as we've seen. But it's just like there's no life in the bus. So like if they win game 1, maybe something could happen, but like I really don't see it. They're just sort of all seem dejected. So I don't see it happening.
Shano.
3 games.
3 games
for FDI. Yeah.
There's some
clean
bias.
sweep. But like Shiv said, doesn't matter that they finished in 8th. We just have to take it game by game and take it seriously.
Yeah,
they're still
training.
a good team.
Media training for Shano. Yeah,
I was with Portnoy before, so.
Shiv, you were about to say media training too, no? See, we're back on cue.
We're back.
Lino, what's your call on the series?
I'll be a little different. Bears in 4.
Oh wow! Oh, I thought you said bus in 4. Bears.
No, Bears. So it's unanimous. Everyone is choosing the Bears.
Take it easy there.
Takes all the pressure off of the bus because everyone's expecting the Bears to win. They're going in with no pressure. You guys are the ones. The Bears are the ones that are going to have the pressure on having to.
Yoni trying to rattle us because he doesn't want to see us in the finals. I respect that. Yeah, Bears in 3.
Have you never heard of the curse of first?
That doesn't apply to this team.
Not to add salt to the bus's wounds, but I looked the last 4 or 5 years, and they were the worst record of the last 4 or 5 years. The least wins, including in the COVID years. So,
but they won four games.
Yeah, 4 games.
4 games, yeah. and they're going to need 3 to win the series.
Yeah,
that's
we're on a 23 game series.
It's gonna be tough.
If we play a 23 game series, they might win 3.
Definitely.
I'm not trying to be
this one's for Shiv. This one's for you.
Yeah.
Home runs for Buckman over under 1.5.
Over, because I think there will be 1 or 2 games that we might be up substantial runs where we pitch to him and he just tags the ball. So I'll take the over.
Oh, are you taking the over or the under?
I was still thinking under, but I didn't think of that point. But I'm still going to go under because I think if he sees a pitch, it's not going to be until maybe the 7th or 8th. I don't think they're up 4 or 5. They'll show him a pitch in the 4th or the 5th inning. So I'm going to go under.
All right, we're going to move on to the next series. Lino, I'm going to start with you. It's Izerzer against Tropics. They're playing on what field, Shiv?
T2.
They're
T2 at 9.
No. They're T3.
T3 at 7.
They're at the same time as me. Yeah,
Izerzer Tropic T3 at 7. Now I know Feeder was begging for this matchup. If he could choose one team that he wanted to play in the playoffs, or that he had the ability to play in the playoffs, it was Izerzer. So he got his wish. Lino, what do you see happening in that series?
Too strong. Izerzer with they're on a roll, I think, and I think they're going to take it in 4. I'll give Brad's team 1, Flint 1 for sure.
But there is the Feeder effect. I mean, Feeder does make it in the playoffs. He goes far in the playoffs, right? There was what, 2 years ago where he finished in last and no one wanted to choose him.
I think they had 7 Spurs in the playoffs or 6.
Yeah.
So was that the team that went to the final?
The Saint Hilaire team. Yeah.
Shiv, right? We're back 2 for 2. I like it.
Yeah.
Shiv, Tropic Caesar.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Brad thinks they match up well, and I get that. I think they like the left side of their defense. They think the Azurzer team kind of funnels the ball there, but I don't really see it. I think Gal will shut down the hitting a little bit, and I think they struggle to produce runs. I'm with Lino. I think Azurzer in 4.
Fogo?
I'm on the same wavelength. The only thing I haven't seen all year is a Gal team of 12. I still think Gal's going to win in 4, but I think it may be closer overall, at least in the games. Every time I've seen Gal, he's missing sort of one of the lower half guys in the draft. I've never seen him as 12. Maybe he's been once or twice, but I just never seen it. So I'm still going as Azurzer 4, but I'm not 100% confident about it.
Shane?
I think the Brad effect is a real thing. I'll give him it's
a real thing, like the Harry is a hitter. It's a real thing.
Yeah. Brad in the playoffs, he gets his team to perform. I'll give him he'll go Tropics in 5.
Wow.
I like it.
I like that. You see, it's a good thing we brought Shane on.
Side bet, eh? You heard about the $100 side bet?
I did.
Let's hear it.
Bruce and Wayne. So Bruce has $100 on Flint, and Wayne has $100 on Azurzer.
Wow.
Wow.
No, straight up.
Straight up. I asked if there's odds, or there's no odds. Straight up.
Wow. Bruce is a confident man, so that's good.
Bruce we trust.
Bruce we trust for sure. Bruce Almighty, right? So the next series that we are going to get into, Truckers at PSB, Tuesday, 9:00 on T3. Shane, start with you.
It's gonna be a lot of runs, a lot of runs in the series, I think. But I think PSB takes it in 4.
Lino,
see, that's why he's back in the good books.
There you go. He didn't want to go back. He's smart.
Yeah.
Same thing. PSB in 4.
PSB in 4 over the Truckers.
Yeah. These Truckers really got to hit, or else they're done. They got to score 12 to 15 runs, I think.
But they have the lineup to do it. I mean, if you look, you have Rich, who's a great singles hitter for sure. He hits the ball really hard, gets on base. Then you have Cam, you have Randy, you have Maislin. Maislin, crazy amount of RBIs this year. Didn't even mention Caddy yet, and he's a good hitter. These guys can put up runs.
Yeah, they could get deflated too in a few games, I think. Anyways, but they definitely could hit.
Yeah.
If they start
Didn't
hitting,
mention Kligger either. Kligger hitting well.
Yeah, if they start hitting, they're going to be tough. They're going to be very tough. If they get runs, they're going to be tough. That's for sure.
And
put a little bit of pressure on the PSB, and maybe Fogel and
those might go crazy.
Yeah, maybe
the Fogel factor.
And just like Shane knows all about the Fogel factor. Shiv, what do you think?
I'm gonna go off board here. Like it pains me to say this, because if I had it my way, I would be the team to eliminate PSB every single year. There's nothing I enjoy more than ending Jared's seasons. It's become a pastime of mine, one of my favorite hobbies.
Only once.
It's okay, no? I'm on a roll. I'm on 1 in a row. I can't bet against Caddy in the playoffs until someone beats him. Like, this guy's won 2 straight years. I think Cam is having a career year. I don't know. I think it's going to be a tight series. I think T3 was a good draw for the Trucker. I'm going to go Truckers in 5.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. I could be wrong, but I heard a rumor that Caddy might be missing game 4 and 5. Is that correct?
I think that's true, but
then
if I were betting,
if it's going 5.
Well, I mean, if it goes, it doesn't mean that they don't go 2-1 with Caddy, and then John Gal pitches the last 2 games, and they come away with a win. So I'm going to stick to my guns here, and I'm going to say Truckers in 5. It's going to be I think it's the best series of the 4. I really do. It could go either way. It wouldn't surprise me if either team won in 3, 4, or 5. It's that close to me. But in Brad's words last night post game, Truckers were taking BP on T3 and PSB were drinking White Claws on T2. So, maybe something to be said about that. Who knows?
More confident. So I
Could
do
be that.
remember.
Could be that.
I do remember when we beat the Truckers in Game 3. Shiv told me that we upset the Truckers that night. I'll never forget that. So I'm not surprised he chose the Truckers. And
I'm a big Trucker fan.
I hope we're going to upset them again. I mean, I'm going PSB in 5, but I'm hoping for the PSB upset in 5. That's what I'm going for.
You just want the extra game so you get more at bats.
Yeah.
I want to say PSB and less, but that's just me. The next series, Mario and Feast at JB Consulting. I believe JB finished ahead. Who finished ahead?
Yeah.
So they're at JB. JB is home. They are playing on T2 at 9.
Yeah.
Sorry, boys.
No problem. We're about to talk about Mario and Feast series now. Shane, tell me, what do you think about the Mario and Feast JB series?
I'm gonna be subbing for them on Tuesday.
Like shit.
For us?
So they're gonna win. They're gonna win Tuesday.
Are you subbing for us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Tuesday they're gonna win, but I don't know if they're gonna win the other one.
Nice guy. Nice guy.
I think it's gonna be JB in 4.
With a Game 1 Tuesday win for Mario and Feast.
So
yeah,
nice guy.
I might be there Thursday too, so it might change, but yeah, for sure Tuesday win.
Are you going to run through the plate line, or are you going to stand there before you score?
Oh,
are you gonna tell second baseman who didn't pick up the ball because it hit off the pitcher to make the play?
Make a play. Yeah.
Fogel, I never seen your crazy eyes like that heading to home. I thought you were on a mission.
Oh, I was on a mission.
I've seen those eyes many times.
I sensed I was going to get thrown out from the guy on the other guy here, so I couldn't go after Shane.
I actually think it wasn't you. I actually thought it wasn't you. I thought it was artificial intelligence. We just said
it was. At that point, it was.
Yeah, it was Terminator.
That's awesome. So, Fogel, Mario and Feast against JB. What do you see happening?
I like Mario and Feast here. I'm going Mario in 5. I think it's gonna be high scoring. I think Mario has guys to hide, and JB is a perfect team for them to hide it on. And I saw it live. They just moved positions in between innings, which I think should be a new rule, but it won't be a rule for this year. But I think they could hide the guys on the left side. I remember when Shiv was subbing, Lauren Crane was playing shortstop, and I don't think Lauren Crane got a ball. So I'm going Mario in 5.
Shiv.
Tough one. I think Mario is a much better team than I originally gave them credit for. So I'll wear that. Yeah. That said, I think the JBC lineup is just a little too deep. Like Bobot, Tony, two Burakovskis, Max Morgan, Slep. Like it's hard to navigate that team. And I'm just, again, like I guess it depends who the 12 bodies are. And I know Shane's there Tuesday. I don't know how many other subs they need. I just think that defensively, it's going to be difficult for them to win 3 of 5 against that lineup. I just think the hitting is a little much. I'm going to take JVC in 5.
Lino, what's your take?
I hope it happens in 3, but I think we can take it in 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just hope that our defense can hold up. And like Fogel said, that if we start moving positional players for certain batters, and we use a little strategic and make them maybe try to think otherwise, it could be something that we could exploit a little bit.
Mario Feast playing mind games.
I love it.
They're playing mind games.
Playing hiding game, more like hiding games.
Hide and seek.
Hide and seek. That's the game.
Are you guys? Do you guys have a full lineup, or are you guys like, what's the story? You're playing all subs again in the playoffs.
That's an easy question. We're definitely not going to have a full lineup, and we're debating if we're going to go with 3 or 6 spares. So there's going to be a lot of mystery guests on the field on Tuesday.
I like that.
Shiv, what's your record against JB?
I think we're 3-1 or 2-1. We definitely had a winning record this year, but
If all the series, let's say hypothetically, all the top seeded teams move on, you guys would be playing JB in the next round.
Yeah.
Correct? And I think Ezers will be playing PSB if that happens. But same thing, if Mario Fils wins that series, you'd be playing Mario Fils. Who would you rather face?
I don't really care who we play, to be honest. I don't. You're going to have to beat a good team to win. I don't care when it is. Like I was joking around, we're going to take PSB for the first round. Obviously not. It's just you don't want to give a team more reason to show up. But like I'm not one who likes to play bad competition. Give me the best team in every round, and I want to beat them in every round.
Okay, guys, I'm going to ask you right now to tell me who you think is going to win the championship, and you cannot pick your own team. So if your team doesn't win, who's winning the championship?
It's impossible to answer a question that there's no other answer. So I don't know what to tell you.
Let's say
I'm going to just say who the runner-up will be. I'll go with that.
Exactly.
Okay, fine. Who's the runner-up?
We starting with me?
Yeah. Like, it can't be JB and Mario Fils if that's the case. Actually, it could. It could.
Well, it could.
Because
There's other possibilities
if
there.
the Truckers win.
I'm torn between Zerzer and PSB. Like Fogel said a little earlier, I haven't seen enough of Gal's team with 12. I'm not sure what their right side defense looks like. Just like the Gal factor. I don't know. I feel like this is Gal's year to go on a little run in the playoffs. So I'm gonna say the finals is going to be Bears Zerzer.
Fogel, who's playing PSB in the finals?
It'll be PSB Bears, and that's I think that would be a great series. I said it week 4 or week 1 of this podcast, whatever, that power rankings were 1 PSB, 2 Bears, and I'm still standing by that now. 1 PSB, 2 Bears.
Lino, who's playing Mario and Fils in the finals?
Bears.
Yeah, it's possible. It's possible.
That
means the Truckers are going to have to win, or Tropics are going to have to win.
Truckers could win.
Truckers.
The Truckers, because otherwise that matchup won't happen if the top seeded teams win.
I think there's going to be a couple upsets.
Shino,
I think it'll be the Bears and the PSB, and I think those games should be live streamed on your YouTube channel.
It'll be worth the price of admission. Let me tell you that.
Yeah.
That would be nice.
I think if that was the series, we would get maximum amount of fans because we have the bitches. Mitch's bitches will show up. You know that Zach will show up, so we'll have.
They're gonna be taunting Logan again.
They'll be taunting Logan. Yes, exactly. And we all know what happens with that.
Don't poke the bear. That's all I'm saying.
No pun intended or pun intended?
Maybe both. I don't even know.
Anyway, guys, Shea Fogel, as always, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. This playoff talk has been amazing. We're really looking forward to an exciting playoffs. It starts this Tuesday, but even before Tuesday, I really hope everyone can come out to the All-Star game. There's going to be tons of meat, like hot dogs, hamburgers, merguez. Cam is bringing wings. There's going to be drinks and everything. Bring out your family. Come out, enjoy, have fun. And just come join with the exec family, I'd like to say, because that's basically what it is. Everyone comes out, and everyone at the end of the game is like family and friend. Like, we look forward to this for all year, you know, like this is our chance to hang out. Come out, hang out, have fun. Watch Zach possibly beat Joel in a hot dog eating contest. Who knows?
For sure. The newest competitor.
That's not gonna happen.
Joel is Joel the best hot dog eater?
Joel, I'll have to say right now is I'll put up anybody with money, any money.
Wow.
But Zach, really? Maybe you should put up a bet with Bruce.
I'll put up a bet with anybody for Joel eating the most.
Really? Zach's been.
But wait, is there a time frame?
So it's not a fast time frame. They have time.
If they have time, my bet is with Joel by
He'll
far.
have an hour to eat the hot dogs.
Okay, and he's got to have some ketchup, some mustard.
He could have anything, any type of condiment and drink he wants.
Get the guy some condiments.
He's gonna add Joel's gonna add pickles and like spicy peppers, and he's still gonna beat everything.
Dice up some onions for the guy. Like
he's steady Eddie right till the end.
I love it.
that.
I love it. Shane, thanks for coming on and apologizing to Fogel again. That was appreciated.
And here
I didn't think there was an apology, but we made up.
Okay.
There was two. I saw it live. There was two smiles. I thought they were actually gonna hug.
Really?
I think they came close.
Like that. Because last night it didn't look good. So I'm just saying.
No.
Anyway, Lino, thank you so much for coming on and being our mystery guest this week. It's amazing.
Thanks, boys.
That you took the time to be with us. Lino is a legend in Côte St. Luc softball, no matter what league he's played in. And it's obviously I remember when I played against you back in the day when I first started, I was very young, and I remember like everyone was talking, no one can hit Lino, no one can hit Lino. My first at bat, I took like just a swing, completely missed it, went oppo. Best time of my life, I'll never forget it.
Thanks, Yanni. Thanks, man.
No, but honestly, you're a legend in the league. You're a legend in
Sure.
Côte St. Luc softball, and maybe one day there's going to be a statue of you in Côte St. Luc.
Nice try. Yeah.
I'm
realized when I do 40 plus.
But they're going to need a lot of copper for that one.
There'll be a statue of Mercanti for sure.
I'll make it out of concrete.
I love it.
Go.
We'll put it up. So
Take care,
thanks,
boys.
guys. Thanks for joining. And listen, everybody, please come to the All-Star game. Come cheer people on. And good luck to everybody and all their teams in the playoffs. May it be an injury-free, fun, exciting few weeks of softball.
Let's have the last, like he said, Yanni. Let's have the last 3-4 weeks, whatever it is that's left. Let's turn it into a party.
We're gonna turn it into a party. That's for sure. We'll get Kiki in on that, and it'll be a party.
Take care, boys.
All right, guys. Thanks a lot.
See you guys Sunday.
We'll see you all Sunday. Everybody
Good luck,
Sunday,
guys.
2
Good luck,
p.m. We'll
guys.
see you there.
Good luck, guys. Take
Good luck,
care.
guys.
Good luck.
Yeah.